She did. She did. She did. She destroyed me. She was like, you want to play with me, honey? I will you up in this. Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you haven't seen me before, which hopefully you haven't, hopefully I got a new person to look at my videos. Welcome to Trey Bernard. And yeah, I'm just gonna do a get ready with me today because that's just today's vibe. I wasn't even gonna film this, but my camera was already on a tripod, so I was like, why not? Ew. So I'm just gonna start off with my Shiseido sunscreen. I'm just gonna put a drop of that in the palm center of my hand. I'm gonna pat that into my skin. I'm massaging it a little bit. It's kind of gloomy today, like it's gonna storm or something, and I'm like, sugarina, honey, sugarina. So I'm gonna take my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I'm gonna put that on. You guys, I got so tired of putting up a white sheet and like on a clothing rack. I mean, I was just like, you know what? Just clean up your room and just film the back of your room because I had to reposition some things. So now that we got our primers on, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of color correctors. Color corrector. So I did my brows and I did the color correcting. So now I'm just gonna start the other stuff. Okay, so today for concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape and Tan Deep Sand. I have recently reconnected with someone that I had a falling out with. And don't ask me why I fall out with people every, I tend to have a lot of fallouts. And I don't know, it's starting to look like, you know what, maybe it's you, Maybe you are the problem. But when I fall out with people, it's usually, I will really like to think that it's usually because I've said something right to them, but I think that I just happen to be saying it in the wrong way, in which they aren't receiving it well. And so I just realized, you know what, you have to start working on that. You have to start working on how, you say things to people because they're not receiving it well. And it's because I usually say it like when I'm angry. Like, it's not like something, I don't fall out with people because I'm like just giving them unwarranted advice or anything like that. It's like if they do something like that I think is just wrong, I'll be like, why on earth, why on earth would you do that? That's so, stupid. I just, good friend, people who I'm like really close to, like friends or anything, like if they do something, and I'm gonna say this, if they do something and they like, it kind of like hurts my feelings or something, it's really hard to hurt my feelings, but I mean like so when it happens, I'm just like, no, this mother didn't. F you, you stupid phone-the-roll. And yeah, so I just reconnected with this person, and I bounce back to a good place easily. Especially like when you realize what you've done was wrong and you apologize and all that great stuff. So yeah, I kind of just like, I'm just like, you know what? I forgive and I move on. Like that's how I roll. So, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out though why it's always happening to me that I'm falling out with people. And why do I have this obsession with writing letters? I mean, because I don't just like fall out. Like I will literally write you a freaking paragraph long, like reading you for filth, like about anything, like. And I think that's what I do wrong too. Like I need to stop reading people every time I get mad at them. Like you know, telling them off. Like, it's just like, is it worth it? Like, what did I gain from that, you know? But I've really been working on trying to cut a lot of negativity out of my life and just kind of focusing on good stuff and just like positive vibes, positive energy. And so that's me as of late. And I think that I'm doing good. Like, anything that I feel like is just like a negative thought or anything, I just kind of dismiss it and just kind of like internally shame myself. Like, why on earth would you think something so mean or something so crazy or anything like that? And I think that that's really helping me to grow as me, not as a puppy, which would probably be better. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Urban Decay All-Nighter Foundation. If you're not, I wasn't putting a lot of positivity out. You know, I was just being really negative, really a downer. And life came and was just like, bitch, if you don't get your shit together, I will destroy you. And she did. She did. She did. She destroyed me. She was like, you want to play with me, honey? I will fuck you up in this. And she did. And I was like, girl, you ain't gonna do nothing. Life was like, watch. I watched. And she destroyed me. So I'm just working on being a better Trey. Oh, I'm using the Patrick Star MAC powder today to set my under eye. So I'm just gonna be a better Trey. I'm gonna be a better Trey. Every day I'm gonna try to be a better Trey, better Trey, better Trey. Hey, hey, hey. And yeah. So just positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. And I actually really enjoy making YouTube videos. Editing is kind of fun for me. I really like, it's fun like when you don't have to go through like all the footage. Like when you find the footage that you like and you're just adding, you know, all the extra stuff that you want to add, that's when it's fun. But going through the footage and like cutting the video and all that, I might could live without that. I might could live without that a lot. I'm gonna take the Kylie powder in dark and set like, and just kind of like set all over my face with it. I kind of wish this thing was, I love this powder, but I wish that like the thing it came in was a little bit different, because now I have like a lot of it like at the top, and I'm just like, I didn't want all of that. But oh well. So now I am going to knock off all this powder I put on my eye, and I'm going to take this Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette and just kind of run some shades on top of this lid. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the shade Birch. I'm gonna put that in the crease. Okay, so now I'm using the shade Dystopia. I do not have time for the drama. Now I'm gonna take the shade Bloom, and I'm just gonna kind of run that over the top and kind of like blend everything out. So just kind of rubbing that in. I'm gonna take Bloom on my finger and I'm gonna just press it on my lid. So, okay, so now I'm going to, okay honey, okay. Queen of the koi pond. So now I am just going to take a little tiny brush, like this one right here. I'm gonna take the shade Rose Quartz, and I'm just going to start, I'm gonna start it like right here in the inner corner. You know, I like Rose Quartz.
I like it a lot.
I'm gonna take the shade Pearl, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner. Okay, now I'm going to take like a little pencil brush, and I'm going to take the shade Bloom and coat it with it. Coat the pencil brush with Bloom. And go under the eye with it. Now I'm going to take Dystopian and just finish out that little wing. I'm just going to knock off all this powder. I am going to use this Charlotte Tilbury powder in the shade 2 Medium to brighten my under eye. Hey, honey. And I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I love this shade right here. This shade right here. This shade right here. It doesn't have a name. I don't know if it does. If it does and you know it, tell me its name. Because I want to get married to it. She and I are getting married. You and I. Lashes are on. Now I'm just going to put on a little mascara. I'm going to go for a Too Faced Better Than Sex today. I wish I had a smaller one because I don't want to. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to do bronzer. And for bronzer, I look really bronzed right now. But for bronzer, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Mahogany. And I just take it on this big fat, it's really not even a makeup brush, it's a watercolor brush. But I saw it and I was like, how nice and fluffy and just like big and fat and just perfect for a quick touch of bronzer. Okay, so today I'm going to use an eyeshadow for blush, and I'm going to use the shade Rush, and it's in this Jaclyn Hill palette called Ring the Alarm from Morphe. And yeah, so I'm going to use Rush as a blush today. Now for highlighter today, I am going to be using, I'm just going to use this gold shade from my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm just going to start like lightly kind of like putting that right there. I'm going to use this Kylie shade in Kristen. You know, first I'm going to go in with this Marc Jacobs highliner. And this is Brownie, I think, the shade. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to line my lips with Kristen from Kylie Cosmetics. Kind of just blending it in with the Marc Jacobs. It's my baby. Just take the slice from it. I'm just kind of feeling the center. I'm just going to put on a YSL lip gloss. And that's the end of the show. That is the end of the party. So this is the final look. It's cute or whatever. My hair is wet right now, so that's, if it's glistening and it's wet because I sprayed some of my homemade conditioner water on it. Because it was looking a little, because I had got makeup in it. So yes. So I've got about 3 hours before I need to go, so I'm going to film another video. So if you want to see that video, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications and like this video. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Love you. Bye.